Join me as I take on the challenge of finding unexpected blessings in my toughest struggles. Let's see what I can uncover. You know, when we're in the midst of a struggle, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity and feel like we're all alone. But what if I told you that those challenges can actually lead to personal growth and a deeper understanding of ourselves? It's a concept I want to explore in this video, finding unexpected blessings in our struggles. Life can be overwhelming, and it's easy to feel like we're stuck in a never-ending cycle of difficulties. We face financial struggles, health issues, relationship problems, and so much more. It's like the universe is constantly throwing curveballs our way, and it's hard to keep up. Sometimes, it feels like we're the only ones going through these things, and that isolation can be suffocating. We look around at our friends, family, and even strangers, and wonder why they seem to have it all together while we're struggling to make ends meet. We feel like we're barely keeping our heads above water, and the pressure is crushing us. We start to question ourselves, our abilities, and our worth. We wonder if we're good enough, if we're doing enough, and if we're worthy of love and respect. The doubts creep in, and before we know it, they've taken over our minds and hearts. It's a vicious cycle, and it's hard to break free from it. We try to put on a brave face, but deep down, we're scared, lost, and unsure of what the future holds. The struggles are real, and they can be debilitating. They can make us feel like we're losing ourselves, like we're disappearing into the abyss of uncertainty. And yet, in the midst of all this chaos, there's a glimmer of hope. There's a chance for us to find something more, something that can transform our lives in profound ways. I want to share with you some personal stories of people who found blessings in their struggles. One of my favorite stories is about a woman who was diagnosed with a chronic illness. At first, she was devastated, feeling like her whole world had been turned upside down. But as she navigated the ups and downs of her condition, she discovered a strength she never knew she had. She started a blog to document her journey, and soon it turned into a community of people who understood what she was going through. She found a new sense of purpose, and her illness became a blessing in disguise. Another story that resonates with me is about a man who lost his job due to company restructuring. He was heartbroken, feeling like he'd failed himself and his family. But as he began to explore new opportunities, he discovered a passion for photography. He started taking classes, and soon he was booked solid with clients. He found a new career path that brought him joy and fulfillment. I also want to share a story about a couple who went through a tough breakup. They were high school sweethearts, and their separation felt like the end of the world. But as they navigated the grief and pain, they discovered new aspects of themselves. They found new hobbies, new friends, and new perspectives on life. They realized that their breakup was not the end, but a new beginning. These stories, and many others like them, show us that struggles can be blessings in disguise. They can lead us to new discoveries, new passions, and new purposes. They can help us develop resilience, empathy, and compassion. They can transform us in ways we never thought possible. One of the most powerful moments of transformation I've experienced is when I realized that my struggles were not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. It was a moment of profound insight, a moment that changed the way I looked at myself and my challenges. I realized that I was capable of overcoming anything, no matter how tough it seemed. I realized that I was strong, resilient, and worthy of love and respect. Finding unexpected blessings in our struggles is not about ignoring the pain or difficulties. It's about acknowledging them and then choosing to see beyond them. It's about finding the lessons, the growth, and the transformation that can come from those challenges. So, the next time you're faced with a struggle, remember that it's not the end. It's the beginning of something more. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've found blessings in your struggles, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about personal development and growth, be sure to check out my next video on building resilience. See you in the next one.